My Codex usage limit for the week is about to reset, so I just want to scroll through my website and see what I notice. One thing that I find frustrating is that there's this gap at the top of the screen, and I believe that's. Do I have a setting to turn that on or off? Let me see if I can find it. Make it expressive. Let me see. I don't know. Make it focus the page or inspect the system. Inspect the system. Does that? Yes. So there are some badges at the top of the cards and regions that aren't very clear, and it isn't very obvious what controls those. I remember that being something that I wanted to change. What else? There are a lot of features, and some of them are pretty interesting. Like the spell board concept, ideally would be more interactive, would be more useful. One of the ideas was that you could screenshot a page and then have that be a prompt for image generation. And I like that idea. It has been useful. What is this? So there's a lot of reflow. There's a lot of reflow I notice. And I need to figure out how to adjust the styling of these badges. I don't really want to try gambling more with my credits. For a while, I was prompting and saying, hey, by the way, there's this space above this card and it's distracting. Hey, ChatGPT, would you mind fixing, how there's this thing and it just wouldn't really lead anywhere productive? So I'm not gonna do that anymore. This menu has some spacing issues on mobile. I don't really want to guess at whether ChatGPT can respond to that. And these promo cards are interesting as a concept. I believe they can be useful, but they aren't where they should be, where I believe they should be. Weekly promo, make the work legible to a new teammate quickly. So there's a contact page that works out pretty well. Don't mind the way this is laid out. I don't mind the way this is laid out. There could be more images, but maybe that'll be a setting that I can configure. Browse software. So clicking on the promo, what are those? I think they're called daily or weekly promo cards. I'll have to figure out what the name of that is, what the name of that feature is. So there are a lot of ways that the site can be navigated. There are a lot of ways the site can be navigated. There are some images, not all of the cards work the same way. Some of the dimensions of interactivity aren't very clear. There's a lot that can be useful for learning. These these guide badges, I think they're called, are distracting. I wish that were more, how do I say that? I wish those worked. I wish that were arranged in a less distracting way. The play page is the most useful. It's the most active. The RPG Wednesday route is what I hope my team can use. I haven't asked them to navigate this page. I know one person has created a character sheet through this. Let me see if I can find that. Character development. Develop one character at a time. So you can see there are a whole bunch of alignment issues. The alignment problem is not in the AI sense. I guess kind of in the AI sense, more in the layout sense. Character development. Okay. So there are ways that a person can create a character. I haven't tried those out. I'll have to step through those later. For now, I want to try to fix more of the annoying, hmm, what I would consider to be the most annoying visual regressions. Are those regressions? These bugs. Now I have credits. I have credits with my coding model. So there is capacity to develop. It is possible. And I'll have to try to coordinate, I'll have to try to synchronize with my team. about what these might mean. Not all of these buttons work. Let me see. Also, some of the contrast for some of these components I remember being an issue. Yeah, so like here, I might want to take screenshots of this or describe in this video the kernel.liminal charge block, this chunk, has some contrast issues with light themes. I don't think all of these work. Yeah, they don't all work. Not all of the widgets are connected, but you can see that I'm reading through this site and it can be visually interesting. I might be able to pair this up with some different audio and have that be relevant or interesting to someone else. Some of the images are recycled, so I believe that I'm going to want to. I believe I'm going to want to reconsider which images I've included on the sites and where, and more of the look and feel beyond the basic alignment problems. And there are some dimensions that are missing, some concepts that haven't fully been implemented. But you can see this is a decent start. The code for this is on GitHub. So someone who doesn't want to pay me can clone the site and fix the issues and run with it. But also, if they do, they would have to do the QA that I'm doing. So the advantage of hiring me is that I'll have the capacity to specifically focus on the styles. I already have a team. We're already doing RPG Wednesday things. So I don't mind that this website isn't the most attractive. I formed my team on TikTok. We go live regularly. That's a motion. That is something that happens. So, you know, I can post other structures and make them available. And the recommendations that I have are to have a process that you can talk through. This video is 7.5 minutes, for example, so far. Maybe somebody watched this far. I don't know. Maybe somebody just summarized it. That could be fine. If I post this on YouTube, that'll be the way it flows.